Hello everybody and welcome to today's Nightwave reset video for July 20th, 2025. Let's go see what we have this week. In the Nightwave objectives this week, as always, we've got kill 500 enemies, complete 15 missions, and kill 30 Xmas. If you want to do these missions, please make sure you're keeping up with them every week, because unlike the other weekly objectives, they do not return once you've completed everything else. After that, we've got Elite Test Subject, complete 8 zones of Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. This is going to be a great time to be out leveling weapons or companions. You can just bring a max level rank 30 Warframe and a bunch of level 0 weapons and be out leveling them. That's my favorite strategy to use with my Saturn. Just make sure that you are focusing on the portal before jumping in, because most people only stay in this one for 2 zones. However, with this objective, people might be in there for 4 zones, hopefully. After that, we've got Ceremonial Evolution. Activate the Incarnate form of any Incarnate weapon in mission 5 times. We've got Venus Minor. Mine 3 rare gems or ore in the Orb Valis. We've got Eliminator, complete 3 exterminate missions. Try to do this when they're up as a relic mission, that way you're getting more loot while doing this. And then we've got, for the dailies, topping off the tank, successfully defend an excavator without allowing it to run out of power. This one's really easy. Just make sure that you are picking up the little power cells and depositing them to the excavator. And then we've got Shiny, pick up 8 mods. If you feel yourself really struggling with this, which hopefully you're not, but you could always go run Index, because all of the enemies usually do drop quite a lot of mods there. And then we've got Deep Impact, suspend 5 or more enemies in the air at once with a heavy slam melee attack. So with the heavy melee attack, you just need to jump up and then slam down with the melee weapon, and just make sure you're jumping into a big group of enemies in order to get this daily done. In the store offerings this week, we have, as always, the Vobin parts, the Organ Catalyst and Reactor, the Nitane, the Kuvan, the Nihil's Weeblat. These are here every week, so if you need any of these items, make sure that you pick them up, or if you need to just spend credits at the end of the series. Moving on, we have a Baruch Muro helmet. You know, I don't particularly like this helmet. We've got an Ash Scorpion helmet. Not really a fan of the little pacifier-like mouthpiece that seems to be prevalent on a lot of Warframe helmets, but there are worse options out there. Then we've got the Cora Delphi helmet. This helmet isn't bad. I mean, it's not my favorite, but it's there. We have a Mag Coil helmet. Not necessarily my favorite, but again, there's worse Warframe helmets out there. We have a Garuda Bathory helmet. I think this is actually a very cool looking helmet. I actually do like this one a lot. We've got a Stynax Garusik helmet. I don't really have opinions on this, but it's not bad. We've got a Titania Mab helmet. This is actually one of my favorite alternate helmets for Titania. We've got a Temple Rocket helmet. This is not terrible. I mean, she doesn't have a whole lot of options since she is new, so very limited. And then we've got a Gara Virago helmet. It's just an average Gara helmet, really. We've got a Trinity Meridian helmet. I think this one's alright. It's better than the base one, at least. We've got a Mag Goss helmet. Not really my favorite. We've got a Nova Flux helmet. I mean, it's there. Not really a fan of the little mouthpiece, like I said, but the effect on the top is alright. We've got an Equinox Solstice helmet. Personally not my favorite helmet for Equinox, but again, there's worse options out there. Then we've got a Dryer Automation helmet. I think this one's alright. I mean, Dryer doesn't have a whole lot of alternate fashion either, and I mean, I do like the little crystal crown likings on this helmet. Then we've got a Necros Rockness helmet. I think this is an alright Necros helmet. I actually like using this one on my Necros. We've got a Zephyr Cierzo helmet. It's not really my favorite, but you know what? It's there. We've got a Dual Curious Solstice Skin Blueprint if you enjoy playing with this weapon. We've got a Rhino Vanguard helmet. think this is an alright option. We've got a Loki Swindo helmet. It's an average Loki helmet. We've got a Stynax and Moore helmet. Personally, I'm not a fan of this compared to his other helmet that we just saw a few helmets ago, but there is this one as well. We've got a Wolf of Saturn Six Lift if you have not yet picked up this lift or you would like this lift. We've got an Atomo Solstice skin if you enjoy playing with this weapon. We've got a Nova Slipstream helmet. This is one of my favorite ones for her. I think the face shape's alright, and I like the little effect on the back there. We've got a Vauban Esprit helmet. Now those of you who've watched my videos before, you know that I really hate most of Vauban's alternate helmets. This one's really ugly. Just can't with that. We've got an Anaros Anubis helmet. I really like this helmet on Anaros. We've got a Valkyr Bastard helmet. Again, one of my favorites because, as you know, my name is Gothic Cat Mom. I love cats. I have cats. This gives her little cat ears. Cats are love and life. We've got an Arca Plasmor Solstice Skin Blueprint if you enjoy playing with this weapon. And then for ours this week, we've got Deadeye, which is sniper rifle damage. There's Dizzying Rounds for the Bronco. That's Bronco singular, not Ak Bronco. We've got Range Advantage for the Ak Shigara. We have Critical Precision for the Tiburon. We've got Deadly Maneuvers for the Magnus. That's Magnus singular, not Ak Magnus. We've got Precision Strike for the Toncore. Increases reload speed if you hit the enemy directly with the grenade. And then we've got the Rejuvenation Aura. It's not a bad aura if you've got nothing else to put in that slot. But there are better options out there. We've got a Hack Desert Camo Skin Blueprint. We've got a Cindo Manticore skin. If my character would rotate so you can see the full skin here. There we go. We've got an Aura Worm's Rage Sigil. We've got a Pangolin Sword Blueprint if you have not yet crafted this weapon for mastery points. There's a Nora Knight Lift Pack with these two lifts here. There is a Saturn Six scene for your Captura. There is the Heat Sword Blueprint. This week we have the Saturn Six Cyandana. There is the Lave Blueprint. The Nightwave Emblem. There is Shrapnel Rounds for the Marelock. There is Double Tap for the Latron. We've got Directed Convergence for the Supra. And we have Singularity for Nyx. And then I know someone was asking about this a couple weeks ago. We do in fact have the Saturn Six knee plates. They have returned. As I said, it was either in the last video or a couple videos ago. These Saturn Six pieces, they are rotating through the store. We've still got a while to go on this Nightwave yet. I believe everything is at least in its second rotation, maybe some pieces in their third by this point. So if you are missing any of these pieces, they definitely do rotate through every week. Now, as a brief reminder, if you didn't see the video that I did put out the other day about the TennoCon alerts that we had going on this weekend, if you are a TennoCon digital ticket holder, you can shop Barrow's full inventory for another 5 days and 14 hours at Barrow's specific TennoCon relay. There is also the Tenno Live relay with a secret item. If you want to see how to get it, please check on my TennoCon alerts video. And then in the alerts, I already did them, so they've disappeared for me, but there was an Umbra Forma and an Orkan Reactor and Catalyst. They should be up for another day or so yet, so if you did not get those, now would be a good time to get them. That's everything for this week's Nightwave Reset video. I hope this information helped you, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.